Right, good evening. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to camp. It is our new Friday the 13th night now that the schedule for the kids was rearranged a little bit. So we are here with Friday the 13th, gonna do some challenge runs tonight. Have one new one in the queue, and then I'm guessing that's not gonna take super long. And then we'll get back to the wheel. So let's get ourselves a seed. What do we got here? Oh, let's just pick Chrissy, doesn't matter where she is. Now for this challenge, we can't go into the cave and we can't go into the forest. No time for exploration. Hey Decents, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Key is not really useful with what we can do here. But what I am going to do on this one, initially I was thinking, oh, I'll just treat this like it was a no cabin run or something, get the knife, kill a bunch of counselors off, and then take care of Jason that way. But then I realized I didn't need to. You can get a torch the old-fashioned way if you just light fireplaces, and that doesn't involve going into the forest or the cave. Hey Keith, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. It's going here. So to get the torch, we have to light 4 fireplaces. It's been so long since I did it this way. I can't even get through a large cabin. Hey Steven, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Hope your Wednesday, not Monday. Hope your Wednesday's going well. So we have to get I believe it was 4 fireplaces, and then get the note that says we can get a torch, and then we go ahead and get our torch. We've got 1, 2, so we're gonna have to get one more small cabin, because I believe the note that we need is in the cabin on the right. Thanks for the good luck, J-Dubs. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. There we go. It's been like 3 weeks since I played this, and apparently I forgot how to get through cabins. Wait, actually, there's a vitamin over here. I want the vitamin. Yeah, I have the whole week off of work, so the days kind of blend together at this point, which is good. I'd rather not be working. Oh, what the heck? Let's get this note too. But the challenge rules say we can't go into the cave, so why are you telling me about a machete there? I agree, Keith. Don't forget to hit that like button. Very easy to do, and it helps YouTube decide, hey, this is worth watching, and it'll send it out to more people. Alright, I think we just need one more, but there are 2 vitamins on this path, which works out perfectly. Jason, you jerk. Alright, I believe this is where I get my note. I just don't remember what room of this cabin it was in. And if I have to light all 7, I light all 7, not a big deal. There we go, you can find a torch in one of the cabins by the lake. So this is the long way. There's 2 different ways to get the torch. You can do this, or you can do the quick torch. Or you can get an axe, and you can take the axe and you can be Pamela on day 1. That would also get you a torch. And there we go, now Chrissy has a torch. And we are just gonna follow Jason. I'm not worried about, I can get hit, this is fine. This isn't a hitless challenge. I just gotta make sure I don't accidentally go into a cave or a forest. Or jump into a knife. We don't want to jump into a knife. And here we go, Jason. Oh, you're in costume? Excellent. Hope everything's fitting well. Ooh, flashlight percent. That would be a whole new take, like trying to figure out the quickest way to route cabins based on... Basically, you'd probably just want to get a fast counselor. Well, you'd have to be Mark or Chrissy, because Laura takes an extra kill. Extra 2 kills. That would be fun. Flashlight percent. Come back here. Alright, day 1. How does Retro Jason feel about Retro Jason getting burned? Can I make it here in time? Nope, we're not even gonna risk that. We're gonna go hang out right here. Man, my mash is just horrible today. This one we're doing, it's, I believe the name that was given to me was No Time for Exploration. We can't go into the forest or the caves. And then after that, I'm just gonna do normal wheel spins. And hopefully not get Immortal, because it seems like almost every time I do wheel spins, it gives me Immortal. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like Immortal, but I don't like it every single time. Hey Dimension X, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Not yet. I should try a flashlight run. Why not? I don't... Oh yeah, I could just pull up Live Split and just, Wait a minute. He goes this way. Oh, I can't follow him into the forest here, though. Normally, I'd follow him into the forest at this point, but we can't. We're gonna have to go around and wait. I think I could pull up Live Split pretty easily and just start the timer, see how it goes. Don't go down there. Okay, we're good. Yep, with challenges like this, I like to try to make sure everyone, all counselors and kids survive. So unfortunately, that means we can't, we have to keep Laura around too. Ooh, cooking ham. That sounds tasty. Oh, there he is. I should probably be trying to mash a little more. Alright, here we go. Oh yes, that is beautiful. I was like, oh geez, I'm gonna have to cut him off on the right, hit him a couple times, if I can even catch him, and then go around while he goes through the forest. But him getting stopped there is perfect. What did I just do? Okay, double checking that that's, wanted to be absolutely sure I wasn't gonna accidentally go into a forest. So now, if I remember how to do that, how to line up his path fights, this should be very easy to finish before he gets to the forest. You have a 4-frame window to do these long dodges. That's 1/16 of a second, or 1/15. Right when he stops in front of you, you've got 4 frames to hit that dodge. So now we go this way. Want to be careful of jumping. Even with the pathetic mash, I wasn't really even trying to mash, I was just kind of tapping. But challenge complete. Now let's see if I can bring up Live Split here. Where is live split? Oh, do I have to search for that? Thanks for the GG, Steven. Live split. There we go. Those are some nice emotes. Hey, Roman Ghost, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. That is a really good description. Hopefully he doesn't see that and try to sue you. Hey, thanks for the GG's, D-Sense? Alright, where is my live split? Why not have that up here? There's live split. Alright, can I get something else in that window? That just completely got rid of it. Alright, let's resize. Stupid chair, you're so loud. I don't... Whoops. That is not the kind of resizing I wanted to do. What did I just broke that. There we go. That's better. Now we go like this. Get that back to normal. No, I did it again. I'm trying to hit the keyboard at a really weird angle, and I keep badly screwing this up. There we go. Now we have the cabin dance, and we can use live split. So let's try a quick flashlight percent. Oh wait, I didn't have that. Let's go. This is so much easier if you got a foot pedal. Because now I have to like manually hit the button. Alright, where did it start me? Okay, this is fine. We're just gonna head this way. I'm not even gonna worry about Jason attacking other people. We only care about the flashlight. Hey Grizz, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Don't care about the note. That's gonna cost a second or two. Come on, hurry up. Doesn't matter how many people Jason kills. We just need to get a flashlight. It's getting dark. Three. Okay, I was going... I forgot which direction I was going in the cave here. So, I mean, all this extra menuing and checking the map and everything, not really helping, but... And almost hitting right a little bit. At least I think I hit right. I'd have to go back and check the input display. But I feel like my inputs were a little bit off there. Okay, so we got one over there. Faster, Chrissy. Still not. I thought that was the large cap, and I mixed the order of these two up. That's 5. Oh, someone died. Number 6. Alright, here we go. Unless I mess this up. $3.19. That's not too bad. And I'm sure there's a more optimal way to do it. But I'm happy with that for just a test run. Let's see who got it. We should know who was sacrificed in order to get the flashlight. Oh, hey Snake, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Looks like it was Debbie. Sorry, Popcorn Cannon. All right. Yeah, I'll have to talk to PGH and see if that's something he'd be interested putting up. Now we go back here. We open up the wheel spin window, and here goes. What's it gonna give us? No moving left. I like that. I haven't got this one in a long time. Thanks for the GG, Steven. Oh, I almost hit left on the menu there. I don't let myself hit left on menus either. The reason it's not no moving right is because Jason appears on the right, and that can be problematic. Yeah, this is a green category. These are definitely not difficult. It's just a matter of getting through everything without accidentally hitting the wrong button. I didn't grab a knife yet. Things like this. Because now unless a knife appears right above my head, which it didn't, I'm gonna have to run all the way around here to get my torch. Probably should swap over and save whoever that is. Actually, I need that key too. Don't want to forget about a key. I will go in here. Who is it? It's not. Nope. Alright. So we go like this. There we go. That's fine. I'm so used to... I prefer to dodge left than right. So that was also a little bit of an issue. Having to make sure that I don't dodge the wrong way. Alright, now in order to go into the woods, we have to do another lap. I really should get those. I should get these vitamins when they're there. Especially with how bad my mash has been. Alright, we're not there yet. With these challenges, I give myself 2 chances. If I fail, I have to go back and do it I get 1 more try. I already went past this. That's really bad. Wait. I went right by. Oh no, I went right by the forest entrance. Okay, this is fine. We're gonna wait till 43 passes. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get there before 33 hits, because Jason will pop up at 33 unless his spawn is blocked. And we did not. I do have a NES advantage, but I don't know if it works. Hey Yak, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yeah, once I get the torch, I gotta be really careful about jumping, because if I jump and it's in front of me, I can't exactly turn left. I can't turn back to avoid the knife. I just kind of have to jump into it. It's so awkward dodging to the right. I mean, technically, it's just no moving left, not no pressing left. But I choose to make it no pressing left. Oh, geez. Now, because I screwed up the forest so much, I'm gonna have to deal with, some very rude wolves in the forest. Oh, there's people that do the advantage. I know that would be something at NES Fest. That would, if you do runs there. One of the things you can, if you donate, they can make you play with a NES Advantage controller. And that's caused, like, real people that are really good at games to mess up. It's really entertaining. I hit left. That's the difficulty on this, is you just tap left by accident once, and gotta reset. I really need to hook in my NES Advantage just to see if it works. Ooh. We'll take that. I need a knife, please. I don't want to have to run all the way around. Nope, we're gonna have to go all the way around. Game? I can't do anything with those backspawn knives. There is one that shows up there, but... So let's see if we can get this one. Hey, Kins, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. There it is. Got my knife. Now we run. Oh, I need that key. I hit left again. Oh boy, I failed a green challenge. That is pathetic. But that happens sometimes. It's trying not to hit left on when you're just on reaction or like just muscle memory. I'm so used to doing hitless runs where I hit left to avoid the zombie and then I fail the category. But that's okay. Let's see, Midnight Sun. Which one is this? Midnight Sun means I need to write these down. Like write down which one is which, because I don't remember if this means it has to stay dark or it has to stay light. So I'm gonna go look that up quick here. One of these days I will write all these down, or I'll make a simple command that I can put in. Alright, here it is. Let's see. What are the rules? Okay, it has to remain day. We cannot let it get to dusk. Okay. I know how to do that. I don't know if that one would work. We get with the kids and everything, that would be... And I don't think I could sit for 12 hours. Every time I try to shift, my chair would make a bunch of noise. I think the longest stream I ever did was like 6.5. That was for, or maybe it was 7. That was a Mega Man 1 through 6 marathon. Who's he attacking? Chrissy. I actually have to be careful entering and leaving these cabins. Because every time I enter and leave, that's making it closer to dusk. How did I do this getting the torch last time? I feel like I'm making this a lot harder than I need to. Well, this one's gonna be easy enough. Splat! Well, that, I don't, with this, I'm actually in our, this is in our basement. So, I mean, there is a couch down here, but it wouldn't fit in the room like this. Alright. This is fine. We've got 2 left now. So now I just need to grab a knife. I'd like to start getting the quick torch too, but I don't think that's gonna work. I should have one entry that I can do here. Hey Aaron, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yep, thanks for the suggestion. Yes, it's not dusk. Okay, so tomorrow I should be fine to go get myself that, torch. Unfortunately, that means we're gonna have to do 120 hits in a cabin here, otherwise he's gonna start the next day hitting the kids right away. I actually did consider, I have a... I can't go in the cabin to avoid. I have one of those really nice PVC masks, but with my new pair of glasses, they're so big that it pushes against my face really bad. This is going to be unfortunate. This is a fight to the death since we're down to 2 counselors. But it's also 120 hits. Whoops. No, it's not. It's not 120. It's 128. So this is gonna take a while. But then once day 2 hits, I have a reset day counter, day-night counter, so I can go into the cabin get the torch. And then we can just kind of chill. So once we got the torch, it's 32 hits. That's easy. I don't actually... Which route was he on? I don't remember if he was on the cave or the forest. I wonder... I don't know if my glasses would fit on the outside, because it's a really hard mask. It's not like one of the latex ones. So there's not a whole lot of give with it. That could work. If cost was an issue. I know, like, I tried wearing contact lenses when I was younger, and no matter what contact solution we used, it turned my eyes all red and bloodshot. So there's something in, like, the saline solution they use for contacts that just doesn't work with my eyes. But I don't mind wearing glasses. I mean, it can be sort of annoying at times, but I prefer to be able to see better instead of having things be a very rough outline. Jeez, this is... Jason's like a human pincushion right now. Come on, hurry up. Hey Jeremy, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yep, now that we have a updated, well, not updated, but there's a new dance and cheer schedule for my kids. Hopefully, most Wednesday nights will be Friday the 13th nights. Can't guarantee it'll be everyone, but now that we're back in school and everything, there's a lot less going on. So it makes it a lot easier to try to build up a consistent schedule again. It's like, another thing with context, like when my brother was here last month, we went to the, like, our local pool, and he's playing with the girls, and then one of his contacts, like, went up into his eyeball. And I'm like, that just sounds horrible. And I didn't like trying to touch my eye to take him out or anything either. So I kind of, I mean, I'm sure you get used to that, like, pretty quickly. But I still didn't like holding my eye open and constantly touching it. There we go, finally, day one, over. Okay, Chrissy's over here. Now I'm all paranoid about moving in the opposite direction, even though that's perfectly fine. It was in the no moving left that I completely screwed up. You've got to be kidding. Jason, what are you... Wait, this is the wrong way. What am I doing? Sorry, Mark. I forgot how to read the map, so you're gonna have to suffer. That key isn't helping either. I think Mark might be in a little bit of trouble here. Wait, maybe 25 seconds is a pretty good amount of time. Oh yeah, this is okay. We're good. So we're gonna... Oh, that was... I'm really glad that knife just popped up there. Wait. No! Oh, this is horrible. I was trying to have Chrissy leave so I could take Mark and just use Mark on the path with the torch. But I think it's like a 1 in 11 chance of getting door blocked. So now I'm door blocked. I'm doing a fight to the death with stones. This is 160 hits. That's just horrible luck. So yeah, 160 hits here, and there you can see the torch right below Mark's name. It's sitting right there like, hey, use me. Actually, what I should have done is kept the torch in my inventory and got in front of the door before passing. Or does that, I don't know if that works for pass or not. I know you can change when you're not in front of the counselor, but I don't know if pass works there. Would have been a good test. But now we're sitting here for 160 hits. Part of me is tempted to reset and just start this over. Jason must be absolutely filthy from all this. I mean, heck, even from yesterday, his shirt's got 128 holes in it from those knives. Jason, I really need you to go slower. Yeah, Jason's got the really good Crystal Lake strain. If you can just keep going slow, this will go a lot faster. No, don't go faster. Let's try here. Jason, you're being a big jerk. This is so wrong. Like, if it wasn't for that 1 in 11 chance or whatever, that horrible luck, the whole run would be over by now. We'd be on to a new category. And based on how this is going, the new category is probably going to be Immortal. Hey Bedwell, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Not sure if you saw how bad this was. I was trying to give Mark the torch because he doesn't have item spawns. And we were going to do a fight to the death on the path. But then after I passed the torch, Jason decided he was going to do a door block. So now Mark is sitting there in the other room with the torch, just watching Chrissy throw stones. It is the worst. The challenge of this is my left hand gets really sore. Yeah, it worked. You can get a lot more hits in if he's on his slow pattern. Unfortunately, I can't seem to find a good, the right spot to get him to stay in his slow pattern. Because when Slack was going for his oh, here we go, we might have it. When Slack was going for his perfect game, he actually found that what Jason does will change based on where you're lined up in the room. Unfortunately, he seems to be back to being a jerk. It's like, why aren't you helping, Mark? You think Jason would have an easier time if there were two of us? Hey, 3 on a day 2, that's pretty nice. Jeez, he's still got like a fourth of his health left. This is nuts. Jason can be stressed, that's fine. Look at his happy face, he loves stress. Yeah, Jason's really being a Cornholio mode, no good. See, I'm trying to weapon cycle. Go up in power each encounter. So, like, Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that on day 1 because you can only get the pitchfork on day 3. But everything else... Yeah, knife. Then you'd go get, like, the machete or zombie kills for the... We'll go get the machete from Pamela, then you can get the axe, and then the torch. But yeah, you can't actually do the pitchfork until day 3. Ow. You have to think, like, Jason's joints have to be getting a little sore here. He's just running all over the place and getting hit with rocks. Yeah, if no pitchfork until day 3, that could definitely... So then what happens when you get back down to the bottom? You just kind of keep... Well, you couldn't keep cycling back through because you'll run out of items to grab. It's like once you pick up a knife with one counselor, you can't get it with a different one. Ow. So then you go to rocks and you go back to knives again, and then machetes, and... Yeah, that part I'm not... You'd have to end up doing a lot of just standing there killing a lot of zombies to get the second machete to spawn. It's easy to get one from Pamela. It's definitely possible to get more of them, but the machetes are going to be the sticking point there, because axes, you can force an axe... Can you get the axe twice? I'd assume you can get the axe twice from the forest cabin, but I've never actually tried it. It plays the same as the torch, and you can get the quick torch with everybody. I'm sitting there trying to think about other things right now versus actually hitting Jason here. Ten hits to go. Six. 5. 4. 3. 2. Got him, finally. Okay, so Chrissy went way down there. Mark is here. I'm glad that I'm a little bit out of range of that knife. I was worried I was gonna have a knife spawn pop up on me here. But this is fine. This is what I was trying to do yesterday. And after Mark's terrible throwing arm had that torch land on the ground, I didn't want to risk it by continuing to mash, so we're just gonna finish this way. How much health do you have left? There we go. Yeah, the axe should be the same. Not 100% sure, but I feel like it should be. Oh, I've actually done that one at Roaming Ghost. I think it was called the, well, it was a more aggressive variant on that. It was, I think it was called the Camp Curse. I had to do 6 separate playthroughs. In each counselor, I could only use each counselor once, and they all had to have a unique weapon. Thanks for the GG's, Bedwa. And that one was like 3 hours, because you're doing stone only, and then knife. Yeah, that one was just... I was like, oh, this is going to be about 2 hours. And it was a lot more than 2 hours. Thanks for the GGs, Jeremy. Oh, I could do one unique item, one unique weapon per counselor. Thanks for the GGs, JR. Hey, Remy, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. So yeah, yeah, one unique weapon per counselor. That one I have. I just don't put it on the wheel because it's a 3-hour challenge. Thanks for the GG's D-Cents. Alright, let's see what our next one is. Not immortal. No immortal. Don't do it. Okay, we're gonna fail 2 challenges tonight. Alright, here we go. I've been waiting for this one to pop up. The God Run. Alright, here we go. The God Run is a perfect game, so no counselors can take damage, whether they're active or inactive. No kids can die, and I can't get any items. It's a perfect game with only rocks. I've done this once. Alright, Chrissy. And this is going to be 2 shots, and I'm going to reset. We're going to have 2 failed challenges tonight. It's going to be horribly embarrassing, but that's fine. I've been waiting for this one to pop up. Yeah, this is the God Run is so much more difficult than any other challenge on here. And yeah, it took me, it was almost 3 months to the day of when I started doing attempts to when I actually got it. So this is gonna be fun. I'm hoping I can at least get into day 2 or something like that. Make it a little more exciting. How did I start these? I didn't really... Oh, there we go. So I have 40 seconds to get over to that counselor before they start taking passive damage. I should not have ran that direction. We're gonna go back here. Okay, so Debbie's there. Paul. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, if I can drop a casual God Run, that would just be incredible. Oh, kill nothing but Jason? That's what I do in like low percent runs, or in this. Basically try to avoid killing, because if you kill zombies, that'll cause items to spawn. The amount of zombies you have to kill to do that is different for each counselor. But yeah, I try to, like, if I'm doing a stone only run or something, I will do whatever I can to avoid killing a zombie. Don't know if we can get over there all the way, but hopefully we can wait right here. He'll leave that large cabin, he'll come out here if I got here quick enough. If I didn't and he starts attacking the kids, we're in trouble. Oh good, got him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna reset him. Now we turn here and he's gonna pop up right away. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not having a zombie there can be very irritating, but that's fine. I have to pay very close attention to Jason here, so I'm not gonna be able to look at chat as much. At least until we get to the lake. Once we get to the lake, then there's a little bit of a free time. Bad zombie. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got till 43 seconds till Jason shows up, so we're fine. I prefer the cabin music to the overworld, that little loop. Yeah, well, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. We have the God Run. The wheel is pulling out all the stops tonight. If I can get to day 2 on one of my 2 attempts here, I'll be happy with that. I haven't practiced hitless runs or anything. It's been 3 weeks since I last played this. So if I can do that... Oh god, an Immortal God Run? That would take... Oh boy. Probably like 12 or 13 hours? Actually, no, a lot longer than that. That would be so long. Where's my zombie? 1, 2, 3. And unfortunately, with how long we had to wait now, Jason's gonna be in the South Forest. And I'm not gonna know exactly where he is, so it's not worth running into the South Forest right now. So we're just gonna run around. Do I even remember how to get through the South Forest? I'm guessing he's already left the forest here, so... If we hear the buzzer and he's attacking the bottom middle, great. If we don't, I'm just gonna assume he's going in this direction. Maybe he's not? I didn't want to go in there. That just used up a day-night cycle. Okay, so he was back there. Alright, that's fine. Super Mario Bros. Super Show was awesome. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Now he's gonna go in there, but we're not gonna use the day-night cycle. We're gonna go up here. And I believe it was we wait between these 2 trees. Got him. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. That was way too close. Okay, I wasn't expecting that one. But that's why if you lined it up right, you can get a lot of extra fights over here, which is really nice. Because this is when you start seeing his health bar really drop, when you can get a bunch of fights in a row together. Alright, that's 6. I don't remember how many times he stops here, though. So I'm going to be getting surprise attacked and probably hit by an axe, trying to remember how to get through the forest with, or like get around him in the forest. So we go up, right. Okay, good. We got a zombie just in case. All right, we're going to sit here. because he will eventually show up at this spot. I don't think his health is low enough to worry about. You don't want to end a day right in front of the kids. Because if you end a day right in front of the kids, then he'll start the next day attacking them, and when you're doing a god run, you've got a very, very limited window. Kids will start dying at 30 seconds, and Jason will start showing up at 43 seconds. And so basically, if that happens, you've got to force a dusk or something to make sure you've got a crow right away. Uh-oh. Got it. Here he comes. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, zombie. I don't have time for this. He's only half? No, going in and out of the forest doesn't use one. It's just going into cabins. Welcome in, Alec. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Alright, so he's a little over halfway done. Well, ideally, you'll end a day like off in the middle of the forest route or off over by the cave or something. Well, the zombies are all RNG, but I've seen it. I've become pretty. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. I've become pretty good at avoiding them. I mean, sometimes, especially now that it's dusk and night are incredibly dangerous in this. The zombies are a bigger threat than Jason is. Because you'll jump over one, and then another one appears in your path, and you got nothing you can do. So you kind of gotta take it a little slower to try to get around the zombies. I don't want to brush my teeth, Jason. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, not a problem. Alright, now this is good, though. We've got him here, and this will mean we can... Actually, it's going to be really difficult with all these extra zombies to try to keep up with him. Because you've got to stop to avoid the extra zombies, but you've also got to stay you've got to stay in the right spots to make sure you're getting these path encounters. Four, 5, 6, 7. Let's do that. And there's sometimes like the screen will stop, and then you'll be in a bad position and you'll just fly right into a zombie because the screen's not moving you anymore. Good. It's 3. Oh, he doesn't go in this one, does he? And now I just made it night. Way to go. Okay, I was just like, I just want the attack. I want the battle right here. I think we're sort of getting close to the end of this day. And now that it's night, empty cabin fights are fine. I can't make it get to night any faster. So I don't mind doing empty cabin fights at this point. So we will try to follow him to the left. Normally I just go to the right and wait. Wait, is this the fight to the death right here? It is. All right, here we go. Almost jumped on that axe. There we go. Got into day 2. To me, that's a win. I mean, it's not an official win on the challenge, but I did get into day 2. There's nobody in the cave loop. Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, this is day 2 is actually, to me, the path fights on day 2 are more difficult than day 3 because of the change of speeds he's doing. I probably could go catch him in the cave loop still, but come on, zombie, stop it. This is the part, like, the zombie turns and the screen stops and I jump right into it. Yep, kind of like that. That was a bad starting pattern, Jason. Now I gotta recalibrate into day 2. Ha! I mean, he's gonna get the last laugh. I'm not gonna finish this. But that time, I dodged it. Let's try to get ourselves... Jason, stop it. You need to give me some space. How am I supposed to hit you with the rock and then get into position for the next battle if you keep doing this? Zombie, please. Zombie, thank you. Having a zombie on the screen so you can get yourself settled is very important. I like to try to go a little bit to the left of the middle of the screen. That way I can react if Jason stops to throw an axe, but ideally you want him to run at you and just back away. Come on. Zombie, please. Bad Jason. Three, 4, 5. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on. There we go. First loop. Yeah, Dimension X, unfortunately we did have to say goodbye to Zelda this morning at about 10:30ish or so. She had heart disease, her kidneys had been going, and she stopped eating. She kept puking up stomach acid, and yeah, we had to say goodbye to her this morning. But she will be joining Lorelei, right over here. There's Lorelei, and Zelda will hopefully be home in about a week and a half. Hey Wayne, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. So far we've got a hitless run. This is attempted a god run. It's no damage, stone only. Like I can't get any items, and I have to beat him without getting hit and just rocks. Oh, thank you. I mean, she was 20 years, 2 months, and 2 days old. So I had her a lot longer than most people have their cats. Lorelei was almost 20. It's really weird, like, my wife and I bought this house 14 years ago, and Zelda kind of took the basement as hers, and just coming back down here today and not having a cat down here. Oh, I didn't say anything about it. I just put her up there on the overlay. Like, Zelda wasn't really, she did not like to be on camera. Like, Lorelei, she would make sure she was involved. Like, the last stream I did when Lorelei was still here, she knocked over the microphone twice. But like Zelda, I'd pick her up, I'd try to hold her so she'd look at the camera and she would stare at the ground or she'd stare off to the side. But we had a really good morning. Normally, like, when they were younger, Lorelei would sleep on my chest and Zelda would sleep on my legs. And she hadn't really, like, she slept last night in my chair here, which is pretty normal. She'd either sleep here or on the arm of the couch in the other room. But she would not sleep on my bed, and this morning I had laid down on the bed and kind of like tapped it like that, because she was deaf, she couldn't hear anything. But if I tap, she'd be like, oh, she'd come over and she'd sit, and she ended up sleeping on my legs for probably an hour. So we got to have some good time this morning, and she was sitting on my lap for a while last night too. I think she kind of knew it was time. I mean, she didn't eat anything at all yesterday, and now this means Carly, one of my wife's cats, we close the basement door at night because I'm down here, and Zelda does not get along with the other cats. So I'm gonna like put new litter in all the litter boxes down here, and hopefully Carly will be able to come down here. Carly's beautiful rag doll. My wife's cat has two rag dolls. They're both 17. So maybe we'll have another cat down here. Yeah, it's not easy. It was a very like, my wife and I were planning on going out to lunch at this Mexican restaurant we like about a half hour away, and then like, yeah, I'm not doing anything today. I didn't even know if I was gonna do this tonight. It was very hit or miss for a while, but it's going now. And she is, I think she definitely was struggling, and she's not eating at all, so she's definitely in a better place. Her and Lorelei didn't exactly get along super well, but she's with her sister again. He's on this route. Almost hit a zombie. And I just have to remember, like, how, I mean, I had two cats that lived to be almost 20. Well, one of them was 20, and the other one was like a month and 2 days shy of 20. And with Lorelei, I think she was 15 or 16 when they said she's got kidney disease, you've got about 2 years left. And she made it almost 5 when she was given 2. Okay, I think we can wait here. Actually, no, I'm gonna be extra careful. We're just gonna skip ahead. If someone's in one of those cabins, no problem, but I want to make sure I can follow him and get these path fights. Come on. I think this might be a double fight spot too. like, he'll appear right away. So I think this was the spot where I got burned. The night I actually completed the God run. Yep. I had a one-hit run where that was the only spot I took a hit. Was him appearing right away there. I did this completely wrong. In this spot, you need to be on the right side of the screen. And you have to, because he moves so quickly in this zone, in this little area, that you can't, like, I just lost like 4 or 5 encounters because I forgot to be on the right spot of the map, and we got hit there anyway. Hey Chris, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Welcome in, Jacob. Hope your Wednesday's going well. Oh yeah, I appreciate that, everybody. It's I mean, my wife is, I feel really bad for her because we had so many, we were gonna go to Barnes and Noble, we had to go to Lambo and get a nuclear bag for her. We had a really fancy day planned. Then we were gonna go to our favorite Mexican restaurant, and then this morning I'm like, yeah, Zelda didn't eat a thing yesterday. And we didn't end up doing any, but we're doing that tomorrow. That was day 2, maybe a fourth of the way through day 2, which I'm happy just getting to that point. I'm just happy getting to day 2. I haven't played this game in 3 weeks. So just getting there is a win. I mean, I'm gonna only complete 1 of 3 challenges tonight because of how badly I did on no moving left. You'd think it wouldn't be so difficult to not move left. But oh yeah, I can, this is, I don't know how clear this is gonna be, but this is a really old picture of Zelda and Lorelei when they still cuddled with each other. Well, that is pretty clear. They were really young there, though. Like, Lorelei at her biggest was 18 pounds. Not Laura. Laura's never the best, unless it's, like, having her get hit by a train or something. Which we can say, because this is an 8-bit video game character, we are not talking about something happening to a real person named Laura. It is her right here in a video game. So if they want to get mad at me for that, just getting ahead of that, not a real person. Why am I killing a zombie? That's fine, I'm not going to kill anymore. Actually, I should start working my way over to the cave. There's a 75% chance he's going to be over in that vicinity. He has a 25% chance to start at the top right, a 50% chance in the top left, and a 25% chance to start in the bottom middle. And unless he's in the bottom middle, he is on the cave route. Jason. There we go. I don't think I was ever on him in this section last run. I almost got hit by that on that dodge there. That was just sad. There we go. I wonder if I can pull this out here. Come on, open up. Hold on, gotta get a tool. This thing is so difficult to open, but yeah, we also got a... I didn't get one of these for Zelda because I'm not very impressed with this thing, but with Lorelei we got a little paw print. But this thing, for how much this costs, I'm not impressed with the quality, so we didn't get one for Zelda. It's gonna be really weird sleeping without a cat down here, which is hopefully why I can get Carly down here, because Carly really wants to be in the basement. She actually spent a night down here without me being aware of it. This weekend, my oldest daughter had a friend sleep over, and I slept upstairs in the living room to make sure that they weren't trying to make brownies at 3 a.m. or anything. And in the morning, I'm looking everywhere, like I could not find Carly. And I went downstairs and she was just hanging out behind the recliner in the other room here. And since Zelda was deaf, she didn't know Carly was down here, which is probably good because Carly is very passive. Like and Zelda is very aggressive. So that could have been very bad if Zelda noticed her and they started fighting down here. Yeah, Carly will probably show up within the next week or two if I can get everything settled. Because we also had a slight issue where if Carly would like pee outside of her litter box, and we haven't exactly figured out exactly why. But I want to make sure all the litter down here is fresh and everything so she doesn't pee outside the litter boxes. So there's going to be a lot of cleaning that I have to do and trying to get rid of Zelda and Laura. Well, mostly Zelda at this point, but getting rid of the other cat scents. So like very heavy vacuuming, washing covers and sheets and everything. Yeah, maybe as early as this weekend. Because I'm sure Carly will, if she has the chance, she'll be down here. My wife's not very happy with it, but I am definitely Carly's favorite. But Bella, my wife's other cat, could not care less about me. And I tried really hard to get Bella to like me. I mean, Bella comes and sits on my lap sometimes, but there's other times where she'll be sitting there, like I'll walk over, try to pet her as I walk by, and she'll just scratch my hand. But yeah, Carly is, it's really sad. We don't know what happened. My wife, when she got them, Carly's tail is broken, and they think the vet said it looked like her tail got slammed in a door. And since my wife got her when she was like, well, I think she was like 3 or 6 months old, something must have happened to her as a kitten. And we're wondering if that's like Carly is really skittish and she's very nervous around people and other animals. So we're wondering if something happened to her before my wife got her. But it's weird that nothing happened with Bella, because they're from the same litter too, and her personality is more like a dog than a cat. Like Bella doesn't, she meows, but it's more like she's barking at you. And like she used to play fetch with her toys and everything like that. Bella's an absolute, like Bella and Carly, they're like purebred rag dolls. Like my wife, I don't know where she got them, but I'm guessing they were very expensive cats. Like Zelda and Lorelei were just my girlfriend at the time. Her family's cat had kittens, and Zelda and Lorelei were in that litter, so we took them. Their mom was a little tiny calico named Jasmine. Yeah, I know this, like, some people don't have, like, they have no issues if a cat's not interested in them. Other people get really annoyed with it. It's really fun. I was at a friend's house and their family cat. She's like, oh, be careful around. I don't even remember the cat's name. She's like, be careful. This cat hates everybody. And then 2 minutes later, the cat came and sat down on my lap, and they were annoyed at that because, like, you just met this cat just met you and it already likes you more than us. It's like, I just kind of have a way with cats. Oh, geez. Third battle. Because it's already getting to the point of, I think when this run ends, it's probably going to be it for the night. Because we're getting up, extra early now. My wife is actually getting up earlier than me. Usually for like this is the first time in, well, I've known my wife since 2009, so this is the first time she's ever been getting up earlier than me. Like, she gets up at 4:30 to do Pilates before the kids get up and everything. And, like, feeding the cats in the morning is going to be a lot easier at this point. It's not, like, Zelda and Lorelei had prescription food, and there was a lot more that did I go the wrong way. Sweet. And they're, like, I gotta call one of the shelters, because they're, see if they want, I've got, I think, like, 38, 39 cans of prescription kidney food. And that stuff is, I spent, it was like $200 a month on prescription kidney food for the cats. So it's like, I don't want to just throw away those cans. I want to donate them to a shelter, if there's a shelter that will take them, because they're unopened. So I gotta call around and, check with the Humane Society to see if they're interested in some prescription kidney food. Yikes. Six. Gotta remember, be on the left, be on the right side of the screen. Too far? Nope, I was still too far. Unless... Nope. I could sit there and goof around in the forest and try to figure out where he is, but that's just asking for trouble. Oh, yeah, I'll try to remember to take a look. Yeah, we've got... at one point we had 4 cats and 2 dogs, now it's 2 and 2. And my wife was like, our 8-year-old, she's like, we gotta be prepared for her asking us to get a kitten. Like, we do not need more pets right now. We've still got 4. Now, that's not to say if, like, if there was a cat in our backyard or something, that we wouldn't take it in, but we're not gonna go out of our way to add more pets to the house. That was close. Yeah, well, I should say now. We're definitely getting more eventually, but... like, there's a lot of work we want to get done on the house and everything before we worry about something like that. My wife's best friend is a contractor, and we've got him lined up, well, when he's done with he's got some much larger jobs. That was really close. Yeah, you'd think... I'm guessing Jason probably ate quite a bit of fish. Oh, I do so many wrong way tosses. Those zombies that are just sitting there watching off the screen always get a concussion. There we go. Okay, so this is the lake. And he's going to the cave. 1, 2, 3. I'd love to hear an attack buzzer, Jason. Jason, you're a disappointment. Oh, never mind, you're good. It takes him so long to get over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, should I believe looks like 2 more? Oh geez, and it's dusk. 1. Should actually be careful and not just try to mash at 7 just in case. Wrong way. Okay, next one should be it. Should be 40 if my count is right. Assuming I don't get hit. 6. Yep, fight to the death. That's 10, 30 more to go. Nope, that's the wrong direction again. Seven, 8, 12, 15. That was really close. 19, 22, 26. There we go. Made it to day 2 again. So I'm happy with that. Made it 2 God Run attempts with no practice, making it into day 2. Now he's going to the cave. We got Debbie there. Alright, so we're gonna have a lot of cabin fights in here. So we're gonna have very early dusk, which is a problem, but it's not like this run is getting finished out anyway. I'm just happy to get it this far. Yeah, they have really nice lawns, but they don't have any furniture in their cabins. One. And what kind of... who has green carpet? Oh, no closing shifts? Excellent. Those were always the worst. Yeah, Chrissy can definitely throw a rock very far, whereas you've got, like, Mark and Laura who can't even throw one beyond their foot. That was close. Almost got a back up there, too. It almost ended right there. You have to be really careful on day 2, because the speeds are so different. And if Jason isn't in his attack animation and stuck when you start moving to the left, he'll back up and you'll jump right into him. And that's the most common... well, that and on the pattern like that where he stops and throws the axe, not getting around the axe in time. Those are the big reset spots on day 2. Now, you can't really get any... I haven't found a way to get there quick enough to get extra path fights on day 2. so I just go to the right. Normally I'd wait between those two pine trees, but he's being a jerk and attacking again. Hey James D, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I think Jason's probably a Home Depot guy. No idea why. It'd be so funny to see Jason, like, suddenly start throwing beds through the window. Oh geez, he's got a banana. I thought that was 7. Yikes. Yeah, it would be very festive. Have the blood mixed in with the green carpet. Alright, we're going left. See how much longer I can keep this one going before the run ends, because that'll definitely be the end of the night at this point. Gotta be really careful here. Well, I mean, I knew that was gonna be two failed challenges. Let's keep the music on. But still, made it to day 2 both times. I can't wait for the God Run to show up on the wheel again. I love this category. That was the first time it ever popped up, too. You'd think with how much we see Immortal, we'd be getting that a little more, too. Yeah, I think it's definitely, I like the fact that I have failed some of these, because I don't, like, when I post this then, I feel like knowing how YouTube comments work, like, I was kind of worried that people were thinking, oh, he just doesn't post anything when he screws up, and I have no problem when I screw up. I used to do a daily YouTube short of me failing in hilarious or amusing ways in games. Like, I enjoy that kind of thing, so having something where I mess up is, to me, it's good. That's how you get better. And granted, there's really not a lot to learn from how I ended these God runs. It was just me not executing properly. But the no moving left, that was just stupidity and hitting left trying to avoid getting hit by a zombie. So that happens too sometimes. But I suppose we should call it here then. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everyone. I hope you all have a great night, stay safe, get a good night's sleep. Sorry things were a little bit more of a downer with the Zelda news and everything, but it'll get better, and ideally we'll be back sometime this weekend. My mother-in-law's in town on Friday, but I don't know if that's going to impact anything with this. So I'm hoping one of the nights this weekend, or if not more than one night, and then we should hopefully be able to get settled into every Wednesday for Friday the 13th, and most likely like randomizers or something on weekends. And once we do hit October, I want to get back to finishing the Resident Evil Retro achievements, because I only did Jill, and I think it was Leon maybe, and I got to go back and do Claire and Chris. And then, like, I try to do primarily horror games in October, but I mean, I can't let myself get too rusty in A Link to the Past, or I'll forget how to do Icebreaker. Yeah, thanks again, everyone. Thanks so much for hanging out. It's good to be back to Friday the 13th. It's been way too long for this. This game is kind of like my bread and butter, so it's nice to be back in Crystal Lake, even if the wheel did kick my butt tonight. Yeah, thanks again, and we will hopefully see you next time. And for